The Coronation Street bad could get his comeuppance later this week as he takes Eileen Grimshaw, played by Sue Cleaver, on. A break to a remote cottage.His undoing was hinted at in yesterday's installment of the ITV soap. But it turns out it could be Gary, Mikey North, who ends up being the real victim. Last night's episode saw Phelan, Connor McIntyre, in a flap after developments at the mill could see his crimes exposed. The project manager at the site, Mona Beatty, Rachel Logan, revealed Phelan's dodgy workmanship meant the concrete pillars were crumbling. She then told Phelan he wouldn't be getting paid for the work. But more worryingly for him, it means the boss of Luke Britton, Dean Fagan, and Andy Carver, Oliver Farnsworth, will be uncovered. But back on the street later this week, as Phelan's crimes are discovered, the evidence ends up being pinned on poor Gary. Gary will help Seb Franklin, Harry Vizinoni, look for Phelan's gun at the mill site. But the police soon put a stop to their efforts. While the duo try to persuade them they were looking for a weapon, the cops want answers when they find two boss in the concrete. Instead of Phelan finally getting put away, it's Gary who ends up being arrested. Later this week Eileen and Phelan will head to a getaway by the coast. And it transpires this could very well be where Eileen breathes her last after she discovers the truth. The actress who plays Eileen, Sue Cleaver, has spilled some crucial details on what will unfold. Sue told Soap Life, they go and look a cottage for sale by the sea, and it's while they're there that Eileen discovers the terrible truth about the man she married. While they're at the cottage, Phelan hires a boat, but he tries to take it out on his own, and this is when Eileen starts to think things are a bit fishy. However, the atmosphere will get very tense once Phelan turns on the mother of two unexpectedly. Sue continued, Eileen is about to climb aboard with him when he tells her she's crowding him. She's confused. One minute, Phelan's planning their joint future away from Weatherfield, and the next, he's saying he needs space. Instead of leaving him alone, she goes back to the boat with a picnic. She accidentally drops the picnic hamper and her keys into the sea. The viewers will be thinking, you are in trouble now, Eileen. But then we see a caring side of Phelan. Eileen hurts her foot and Phelan stops to tend to her rather than making his getaway. She tells him to just leave her alone. But then she gets a signal on her phone and there's a message from Tim telling her about the boss at the mill and the fact she's in danger. Phelan turns on her. There's a tussle and there really is a fight for her life. Coronation Street continues tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. on ITV.